Although in reality it's only been mere seconds, in your head it feels like you've been considering this for hours and hours. After all, this is a big decision, one that will dictate the rest of your life. On one side, you will gain unlimited power. You'll become mightier than you ever could even dream of. On the other hand, your family, your friends, your mission. Are you willing to lose all of that for power and the selfish desire to become even mightier than you are right now? In the end, the urges for power and might take over, and you utter two simple words: I accept. So, you will join me. I'm so glad to hear it, my dear. I was afraid you were going to say no for a second there. After all, it took you a little while to respond. But still, I'm glad you said yes. It would have been such a shame to destroy something so beautiful. Oh, I apologize. I can't help a little flattery, can't I? Oh, I might not be the devil, but I reckon I come rather close for some people. Still though, it would have been quite enjoyable to rip the skin off your bones and hear those delicious screams come out of your mouth. For a second I did believe you to be one of those noble warriors that came after me before. But, oh, those silly soldiers, believing themselves to be too noble to die, their cause too good to lose. And now they all lay in the grave, their final words and screams still on my mind. Oh, how delicious it was to rip them to shreds as well. But you, well, I guess you were a little easier corrupted than others. Oh yes, I have tried it with others before. None were interesting until you came around. Oh, but don't worry. It says something about yourself. Something about how important your own desires are to yourself. That's something good in my room, and that is something good in my mind. After all, in that we are kindred spirits. We take what we want, even when others suffer for it. After all, you want power, don't you? And you are willing to throw everything away for it. Well, otherwise, you wouldn't have accepted my offer, would you? You threw your entire life purpose away for the little promise of a bit of mind. Wouldn't it be funny if I were to destroy you anyways, after you broke down like that, straying from your righteous path, just for the little promise to be strong and mighty like me? It amuses me very much, you could say. And maybe just for that, I'll actually let you be my apprentice. Oh, what I said isn't wrong. I sense something inside you. Something powerful. Something mighty. Something that you do not sense often. You have a power inside you. Something that is currently sleeping. But I can wake it up if I so desired. All we need to do is break you down just enough for your dark, latent powers to grow outward. Oh, you won't change too much physically, but some things about yourself may change. You might find yourself a little more uncaring for others. After all, when I'm done with you, you'll be something else. Something more powerful. Something that can take whatever they desire. It will take some work, so to say. But when you get there, oh, the pain will be worth it. And you will be uncaring about anything except yourself. And if you know what is good for yourself, me as well. After all, I am still going to be your master. You are going to be but a puppet to me. A thing that I can do whatever I wish with. And if you know what's good for you, you accept that. In return, you'll be my second. Your power will only be rivaled by my own, and you will be able to submit any man or woman you desire. If it is worship that you desire, 1,000,000 will kneel down before you. If it is love that you wish for, we can make certain 1,000 men or women will bow down before you, ready to fulfill any sick desires you may have without question. Oh yes, my dear, your power will be endless. Anything that you crave for will be yours, and more. After I am done training you, you will be the mightiest thing on earth bar myself. Just remember, everything comes with a price, especially such great power, and I could take it away at every second. You are owed your life to me, and until you prove yourself to be more than just an asset, it will remain that way. But of course, that's the bargain you struck with me, so there's no changing it now. Still, I'm glad you're by my side. Together we will accomplish the impossible. Oh, if you only knew the things I have planned. You are going to be the missing key, the thing that will unlock the impossible for us, for me in specific. Oh, do not be afraid. After I'm done with you, you are not really going to care about what happens with others, especially your pesky family and friends. What are they really good for anyways, right? After all, you have me now, and I can do much more than they could ever do for you. So be a good puppet, follow my commands, and all will be swell for you. Do you understand? Though there isn't much you can do about your faith anymore, you could still try to resist me. And even though you are an important asset to me with powers that are rare in man, I can still hurt you, cut you up bit by bit if I so desire. I might be an evil sorcerer, but that does not mean I am not also inclined to use a knife. You would not be the first that I would have broken. Probably won't be the last either. Are we clear in that regards then? If you resist my teachings, if you disobey my word, there will be pain. Believe me when I say there'll be lots of it. Perfect. I really didn't think that we would need this talk, but I just want to be clear with you, of course. So now that we have that out of the way, I believe you're ready for your teachings. Isn't that wonderful? Now, follow me. There is yet much to do. Plenty of time to do it in. But I am a hasty man, and I'd rather get it done with. So, follow me.